Hi guys, today's video is going to be very special and time sensitive. Crucial information came this morning and we need to talk about it. Specifically the Twitter Scriptions. We have the XRC20. So as we all know, BRC20s and the whole inscription ecosystem was going crazy in 2023, and those of us who jumped in on the train early enough, we are sitting very pretty now. But there's a new trend forming right now, which is called the XRC20s, so-called Twitter Scriptions. And they're actually running a pre-sale right now for what is going to be their ERC20 token. So it's going really quickly. So as I was refreshing the page, when I started researching this like more detailed an hour ago, it was 52%, 59% now. So maybe by the time you watch this video, it will have already been gone, but hopefully not. Again, it's not financial advice, but keep in mind that these kinds of things, you really need to react quickly, which is why our Discord is the place to be. Because obviously, where do we get our information? Well, from people who are doing this as a full-time job, like me and so many people in our Discord, like Santiago. This is our profession. This is what we do. So if you want to be ahead of the market, ahead of the curve, you cannot wait for free videos on YouTube. You need to be inside the communities who are, as Drake likes to say, who have their finger on the pulse. So I'm proud to say that ours and many other proper communities, like paying Discords and stuff, they are the places to be for me and for many others as well. So yeah, keep that in mind when you're doing your crypto adventures. Regarding this, basically it's very straightforward how it all works. You just go to their site and you can see a little more details about this. It's built on Arbitrum and it's so straightforward. It's borderline hilarious. But in short, you can go through the documents, but in short, they have a website. You basically go to their Twitter Scriptions and you try to find some of them that are still not completely minted out, but they are close to mint out, because those might actually be worth something eventually. So let's, for example, go like this. You have to connect your Twitter and your wallet. Basically, all you do is you go here and you just go mint, and it's going to port you to your Twitter account. And you basically send a tweet. And once you send this tweet, you have these tokens in your associated Twitter account on the application. Doing this, literally just posting a tweet and you make money. It's actually ridiculous. But this is the reality we live in, so why not make use of it, right? Anyway, so this is in short for Twitter Scriptions, guys. It's crazy. You literally just connect your Twitter, you make a few posts. Don't post too much, just not to get maybe banned by Twitter or something. I would stop maybe at 5 or 10 posts per minute and then repeat. And then, yeah, you can also use the marketplace. Some of our guys in Discord, they made over $700 just selling these stupid things and then buying these first two. I don't know what to tell you. It's glorious, it's remarkable, it's hilarious, and it's fun. That's the most important thing. So now that you know how to mint, how do you decide what do you spend your time and energy on? Basically, you can go here in the tokens tab, you go to in progress, and then you can see the amount of transactions that each one of these has. It's automatically filtered by the amount of transactions that people are making on it. Just, of course, be careful, because oftentimes, especially in the marketplace, people do a lot of wash trading. So they are literally buying tokens from one of their accounts, MetaMask accounts, and selling on the another. So they spend like $1,000, but it's, say, you can actually backtrace back to their own Twitter. So yeah, like they're artificially pumping the price, which is something you need to be very cognizant of. So yeah, when you're minting these things, there's really no straight rules for this other than the standard rules that apply. Make sure to check the amount of transactions that they're doing. And of course, you don't want one or two holders to have the majority of this, because then it will not have a very positive price action in general. So obviously, try to identify some that are close to mint out. Perhaps this XARB would be a good one. This one's almost going off, but not a lot of activity here or holders. One of my friends who has been very good at spotting these things has told me about X2N. So they have been featured on this site. This is, of course, not ideal, but this is only the one holder so he's holding 35% of the 13% of the supply. He's only going to have access to maybe 4 or 5% in the end, looking at the supply and the amount that he has. So yeah, just if you're going to do this, make sure you allocate your time accordingly. Means some of these that make sense to you. But more importantly, if you decide to also trade with these, you will go to marketplace, and something very important to understand, that there will be a TWTS token dropped for people who use the marketplace. So this is not something that I recommend doing a lot about, but as you can see, this price has been going like crazy. So make sure to get some points here collecting TWTS as well, just from trading some of these that you think are valuable. Also, information that is valuable is that holding top 3 of these, so X big, X small, and gray X, you reduce your marketplace fees from 4% to 1.5%. If you plan to throw in a couple $100 in this, it can make a difference. Again, this is whole super degen, super unexplored, but people seem to be catching on, so we need to be ahead of the trend. Lastly, if you decide to participate in the pre-sale for this ERC TWTS, the way you would do that is you go to Launchpad and you need to connect your Arbitrum wallet. So in my case, that would be MetaMask. But I would highly recommend that you actually use Rabi wallet as well. So if you're still using MetaMask in 2024, like what the hell? Why would you do that? And basically, you can use Rabi, the swap function on Rabi. It's basically the same as MetaMask, but they are gonna have a token maybe in the future. So it's highly recommended to diversify your wallet usage because, as we all know, wallets can be very, very lucrative. Let's just remember about Petra and how much money we made on aptos. So yeah, once you have your Ethereum ready to go here, then you have your Ethereum ready. So you connect here, you go to buy, you select how much you are ready to buy. And also, Rainbow Wallet is one of the competitors to MetaMask, and they have a point system. So whenever a project has a point system, then clearly you want to use it even passively. You can literally just import your MetaMask in both Rabi and in Rainbow. Rainbow even has a referral system, so you can get extra points when your friends invite you. So yeah, you can just put the amount of ETH you want to gamble away, literally. So you go here in the marketplace. It's slowed down a little bit, so always be careful. Throw in only the amount that you're comfortable messing around with. You go here, you press buy, and you can use whichever wallet you want, but for me, I really enjoy this Rabbi because it might airdrop in the future. So that's basically it. You have your XRC20 ERC token ready to go. And you've got your points. You can use the marketplace. That's basically it. Have fun on chain, and if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. And the last 2 functionalities that I would recommend if you are interested to explore it is you can own one of these 3 top tokens, because you can also stake them. So if you're going to buy something, I would recommend buying one of these. And you can find here, so obviously you don't want to spend $100 or more than that here from these lowest prices on top. All you have to do is you have to just scroll a little lower and see where the price of it is something more reasonable, like $20 or something like that, or even $18 or something like that. Keep in mind, obviously, price per unit is more expensive the lower down the line you go, but the total purchase costs less. So I'm not interested in spending more than $20, $30 on this nonsense. So yeah, basically you just find the one that you want, go press buy. Well, I've already bought, so If you did that, simply a MetaMask or Rabbit wallet transaction would pop up and you would confirm it, and then you would have your tokens ready to do something with them. So in our case, you can do, for example, something like staking. So in here, you would go here. You would find one of these top 3 that you bought, and you would just press stake here. You would press max and then stake here. Super basic stuff, but if you're gonna do stuff here, may as well do everything. And then afterwards, after you buy your tokens, you will have them here in the claim function after either it's a mint out, which is probably happening in a couple of days, or after the sale actually ends. You can see how much you bought, how much you're getting, and how much you have made from actually using the launch pool and the marketplace itself. So hope this was helpful, and have fun. If you want to be on top of the airdrop game and crypto in general, you need to be around people who know what they're doing. This is where Discord comes into play. Finally, the price went up to $150 in this year, which is still absurdly little, if you ask me, considering the value we have there. We have everything from BRC20s to airdrop alpha, airdrop distribution, airdrop claiming, you name it. I'm really proud and happy to be a part of that community, and just we're all making money together. It's amazing. Hope to see you there if you're serious about crypto. And yeah, let's go make 2024 the best airdrop and crypto year in general.